Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, you must have heard that we're about to do a mic cleaning video. Yeah, no, I just came out here real quick before I get started to catch some fresh air and get in the mind. What? Well, yeah, I'm gonna do it here in just a minute. Yeah. Well, I mean, I got the stuff inside. You want me to do it now? We can do it now. Yeah. All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hey everyone. Just want to say thank you all for tuning in. You may have heard we recently had to close our interactive training and demo room at our Dallas office to comply with safety regulations by the CDC for coronavirus. In the meantime, we still pride ourselves in educating our community and our customers in audio, video, lighting industry on anything we can at any time. So today I wanted to just cover some tips and tricks on cleaning and sanitizing microphones. As a lot of you know, that is a huge focus right now with everything, not just microphones, but everything. Wash your hands, all that stuff. So hopefully this will help sanitize and clean anything you have now and something you can carry on in the future. For the first part, I want to cover dynamic microphones, specifically the vocal type. So a lot of these, most of these should have a removable grill on top. You can unscrew that, very carefully remove it from the microphone, not to damage the cartridge beneath, which is that part right there. I've got two different types here. Just want to show you the difference in these two. A lot of these grills are stainless steel. You can usually just use regular water. If you want to use some antibacterial soap in with the water to scrub and really get the grill clean, you can do that as well. Pretty simple. You just submerge the grill in the water and scrub, clean it off, right? One thing to note is in all of these, there is a windscreen inside of the microphone there, and that's there to protect anything, in, whether it be saliva or moisture getting through the grill and directly into the microphone cartridge. Some you can take out pretty easily. They not always go back in the way that they came out, and sometimes they can stay loose in there, so I don't really recommend it. Luckily with these, you can really just reach in there and use your finger and scrub that windscreen in there to get it nice and clean. If for some reason you have any buildup of makeup or food or whatever it may be on the microphone, what you can do is take a toothbrush, and while cleaning it in the water, use the toothbrush to scrub that off, and do that all over the grill wherever you need it to, and that should get rid of any excess makeup or lipstick or anything like that. If for some reason on the cartridge of the mic itself you do get some dirt, a lot of the times I've seen mics that haven't been cleaned in a long time, you'll actually see stuff that has made it through the internal windscreen, usually because it's wore out from all of the saliva and oils and all the stuff that wears the foam out. You can use the toothbrush idea again to basically just kind of scrub that clean. You don't want to do it too much because you don't want moisture in the cartridge. But what you can do is hold the toothbrush upward and the microphone downward and just lightly scrub it like this, and that should get rid of any of the excess materials or dirt that's on there. Similarly, dynamic instrument microphones, usually these not as common to get as dirty like a vocal mic would, because a lot of the times you're just putting it in front of an instrument, but they do get dirty, and over time they can need some cleaning. So same concept there. This one Audix i5 SM57 is another great example. You can't take the windscreen or the cover that's over the cartridge off, or at least you don't want to on those because they're hard to replace. So you can use the same concept with the toothbrush. Just get a little bit of water on the toothbrush, hold the mic facing downward, toothbrush facing upward, and use that to use the toothbrush to scrub the excess dirt out. The reason we do this is so gravity will naturally pull any moisture down, and it keeps from building up any moisture inside the capsule, or excuse me, the cartridge, as opposed to if you were doing it like this, where all the moisture would come down. Pretty simple. With condenser microphones are a lot more prone to being damaged from moisture. In fact, even some of the live performance microphones that are out there that are condenser, your Beta 87s, Sennheiser 965s, things like that, they can handle some moisture being the environment that they're being put in, but really you don't want to get any moisture in there. So I have here a small diaphragm instrument, my condenser microphone. With these, you basically take the toothbrush concept again, but you want to use a dry toothbrush, not a wet one, to again avoid getting any moisture in there. So same concept, hold it upside down and get in there and scrub where you need it to. That way everything falls out. With performance vocal mics that are condenser, a lot of those will have a removable grill. So the first step I covered, it's the same concept. Remove the grill, scrub, use a toothbrush if you need to. Just don't get any water or moisture on the capsule itself, the element itself. Biggest thing with once you're done, you want to make sure everything gets dry. So I would recommend, paper towels, maybe set it on a windowsill with the sun shining on it for a couple hours. Let it air dry. You can also take a hair dryer and either on low heat or just air dry, dry it off that way. Pretty simple. Maybe a combination of both just to make sure that you don't have any moisture that'll fall or get contained in the microphone. That windscreen inside there is very important that you make sure it's dry. Just to give your microphone a longer life, better performance, don't get water in it. So lastly, some things you can do afterward or during the cleaning process. You could take Lysol spray, or you can take wipes and just wipe down the grill. And probably want to do this after you clean it, or maybe after it's dry. You can give it a nice little scrub, disinfect the grill itself. In a situation where if you've cleaned the mic, maybe it's got a one-time use, or what I've learned in festival situations or in situations where you have multiple bands going on and off the stage, one of the tricks that I've learned is Listerine or mouthwash is a really good way to disinfect and clean the microphone kind of in a quick environment where you don't have time to go through these steps. So you just put a little bit of mouthwash on a cloth or a paper towel and give it a good scrub when you have time, and that'll also get rid of any odors in the mic, which that can actually happen and build up as well. So that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything. Thank you all again for tuning in. Please follow us and like us on social media. And we hope that everyone is staying safe and healthy during these times. And we are open, we are working. Please feel free to call Sound Productions if there's anything that we can do for you. Thank you.